In this lesson, we are going to learn how to add geometric dimensioning and tolerancing feature control frames. Now on the screen, I have a drawing open of a base plate. You can find this in your Work in Files folder if you would like to follow along with me. I am going to start by selecting Geometric Tolerance from the Annotation ribbon. As soon as I do that, a dialog box opens. And if you know your geometric dimensioning and tolerancing standard, this layout of the dialog box should look familiar to you. I am going to start by adding one of the 14 GD&T symbols. I'll do that by selecting the drop-down under Symbol, select the Position characteristic. Now I want to apply a tolerance zone at a diameter of 30 thousandths. I'll first select the diameter symbol. I'll key in a tolerance of 30 thousandths, 0.030. I want this to be applied at maximum material condition. So I'll select the letter M, and I want to relate this to primary datum A. So in the primary window, I'll type letter A, followed by secondary datum B, and tertiary datum C. I also want to refine the positional perpendicularity tolerance to 15 thousandths. Select the drop-down, select perpendicular. I also want to make that a diameter, and the size of that tolerance is going to be 15 thousandths at maximum material condition to primary datum A. Now I'm ready to place this feature control frame on the drawing. Notice when I move my cursor in the drawing screen, I do see a leader attached to the feature control frame. However, when I zoom in away from the view, the leader disappears. Go ahead and left mouse click and place the feature control frame. Go ahead and close out of the dialog box, fit the drawing to the screen, and we applied one feature control frame. Let's apply another feature control frame. I'll go back into the geometric tolerance dialog box, specify position, the diameter symbol, and this time let's go with 25 thousandths at maximum material condition, and once again to primary datum A, secondary datum B, and tertiary datum C. Go back out to the screen and place it below the dimension. And now we have two feature control frames. Now I do want to go back into the dialog box one more time. And I do want to show you that we can create pretty much any feature control frame you need based on the geometric dimensioning and tolerancing standard. For example, if I apply a position characteristic, just let me run through some of the numbers here. At maximum material condition, and I'll apply the same datums A, B, C. Drop down to my second or lower part of the feature control frame, and this time select position again. And if you know your GD&T standard, sometimes it's necessary to create a composite feature control frame. Notice I do have that option, composite. And instead of two position symbols, I see one. Cancel out of this. I also want to show you that if we apply a profile of a surface characteristic, let's do 40 thousandths, and we want to apply unilateral outside 20 thousandths, and we want to apply that between points X and Y. Notice we do have that option. It will allow you to create any feature control frame based on the GD&T standard. Go ahead and cancel out of this. I do want to show you one final item. To bring this drawing up to the current GD&T standard, we need to add datums, something we covered in a different lesson, and make some of these dimensions basic dimensions. So how do we make these dimensions basic? Well, a basic dimension in GD&T is a dimension with a rectangle around it. Make this 0.75 a basic dimension. Select the dimension. Go to my property manager. Notice under tolerance/precision, it says none. Change that to basic. Close out of the property manager. And notice we now have a basic dimension per the GD&T standard.